What's going on? So, people who know me know I'm a big Miami Heat basketball fan. That's my team. They surprise, got into the NBA Finals last year against the Lakers, and I didn't think they were going to necessarily going to win, but I was glad they played with a lot of heart. They beat Boston. They stung Boston. Bam Bottle was balling. Jimmy Butler played out his mind in the finals. Jimmy Butler was balling. He played really tough. Now, and I've always said this about Jimmy B. He's not what I consider a superstar, but he play hard. He's like low first tier, high second tier, and he's the kind of cat that if the Heat could get someone like Kawhi Leonard, you get you a real superstar. He teams up with him, and they gonna win a chip. But Jimmy Butler, I'm gonna say this real quick about Jimmy Butler. He one of the hardest playing players I've ever seen, cause that cat play hard. He plays with emotion, roll dog for real. So after the Heat got beat, he called the Heat soft last night. And yeah, he right. They didn't gotten real light loafing the cakes. I don't know where they got so comfortable because they were finals runners up. Usually when teams are finals runners up, they come back the next year and they're ready to put a foot in someone's behind because they felt they got robbed. This Heat team has acted real passive, real jelly in the jar, and just tender little soft. Oh, Sharman Sharp. You getting waxed last night by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I do got respect for Karl Anthony Towns, especially he didn't dealt with COVID the whole year with his family, etc. And I'm gonna tell you something about Cat. He can be kind of hit and miss, but when he on, he can ball. And I think if Karl Anthony Towns played with a legit team, it would be no joke. Now I don't know if he can necessarily fit. I wouldn't necessarily with the Heat, but I think a Cat would say with Golden State. I'm just playing GM for Steph Curry and Clay. That would be a hookup. That would be scary if they could get their hands on him. But we shouldn't be losing to no team that's like 16, 17 wins. And that's embarrassing. So I applaud Jimmy Butler for calling the Miami Heat soft. They is soft. They softer than tissue paper. I mean, come on now. You can't be this tender lighting the cake soft. Gotta step your game up. It's frustrating when your team is just tender vittles. These turkeys is playing real tweak-defied, and it's just not cool. And it's tough as a basketball fan because it's one thing when you say it in your living room or on your TV or on your phone or something, but when players playing on your team says it, then that's the reality of what we're dealing with today. Used to be a time because you didn't have the technology and everybody would say what you feeling, but shoot, people saying it instantaneously and right on. They soft. So applaud Jimmy Butler, and I hope they turn around. Pat Riley didn't get to land that fish he wanted. Eric Spoelstra, they just timid. They have been acting real timid-fied. All right, give me your thoughts and takes about what Jimmy Butler calling the Miami Heat soft. I co-sign him 110. And like I said, he may not be the best player in the NBA, but I'm going to tell you something about Jimmy Butler. Ain't too many people can outwork him. And that is the ultimate compliment that I will give anybody in life in general. Don't never let nobody outwork you. Someone might be better than you in a particular field or whatever it is, but if someone can't come up and say, yeah, I'll work them, no one outworks Jimmy B. But that team is tender vittle soft. All right, hit the like, hit the subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and I ain't really feeling the Heat. And if they got to do that play-in playoff mess, they best keeping their butt on South Beach. They're not worthy of making the playoffs because right now they look like a first-round casualty, and they could get the broom handle right now. And that pains me to say that because that's my team. There's been a tough few days with some stuff in Heat Nation. I'm out.